Let me ask you, what do you think Pooh and Taylor's relationship was? It she was close to him, or was she using him to manipulate him to get weed, money, sex, or was she really felt feelings for him as a friend?
No, she didn't have feelings for him. She was using him like she uses everybody else.
Okay. You think she's capable of setting him up?
I wouldn't put it past her. But like I just told you earlier, I don't put nothing past nobody.
Welcome to 8MC Investigations. For more content on this case and many other cases, check out our Patreon. We are continuously uploading tons of exclusive extras for you real true crime junkies out there. Thank you to all of our current members. Your support helps us continue to bring the best interrogation content on YouTube. To get your name on this list, become a member or a patron. Our Patreon link is in the description below. If you want to help the channel continue to grow, the easiest thing you can do is hit that like button. Okay, enough rambling. Let's get into it. This is a multi-part series that spans over more than a year and multiple cases. This story starts on March 25th, 2017 in Akron, Ohio. It starts with the murder of Vance Davis Jr., also known as Big Pooh. This case is still unsolved. If you have any information that could be helpful to the investigation, contact information and the tip hotline is in the description below. In the early morning hours of March 25th, 2017, Vance Big Pooh Davis was found unresponsive at his home by a relative who showed up that morning to find the door wide open. Vance had gunshot wounds to his chest. Davis was only 28 years old. Police have still never found a motive or arrested a suspect in this shooting. And while the murder of Vance Davis is unsolved, this story does not end here. We have several interviews and interrogations associated with these two brothers, Orlando and Danye Tyus. They are also known as Bishop and Orca, respectively. All roads seem to lead to the Tyus brothers, but obviously it is still unknown as to whether they were involved in this murder. The next case that we cover with them will definitely shed more light on who they were and what they were about, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Here is the police interview of the mother of Danye Tyus' two children, Francesca. But first, let us have a moment of silence for the victim in this case.
So you know we're investigating what happened.
Yeah.
And what was the last time you talked to Big Pooh?
Months.
It's been months?
Months.
Okay.
And it really bothers me of how me and my kids' dad are being brought into it.
Right.
And it's because of Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of Taylor. Like, why would you throw us up in it? Mm-hmm. Now, what it boils down to, supposedly my old house I just moved up out of, got shot up.
What's the address of your old house? You know? Who told you that?
Taylor. Big Pooh's family's looking for me and all this other crap. Well, let me tell you.
Right.
About Taylor is the one that introduced us to Big Pooh. She introduced me to Big Pooh. He's the weed man.
Right.
He sells weed. Large quantities of weed. He sells weed. Okay. So she introduced me to him, and my baby daddy, I said, well, he was asking for weed, and I said, but we don't get along. Okay. Like, at this point, I hate his guts.
Right.
I can't stand him.
This is Detective Mike Schaefer.
How you doing? Okay. At this point, I can't stand my baby daddy. This has been going on for months. We have not been together since he's been out of prison. Well, we were all sitting at my house on Johnson. And we're from Flint, okay? Flint, Michigan. That's where we moved from. I'm not from Akron. I'm from Flint. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He made a comment. That's just how he is, though. I'll run up there and take his shit, fat ass, and all this. I'm like, and he said it right in front of Taylor. Right. But he was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess around with my kids' dad. He just called CSB on me because I won't talk to him. He just called Children's Services. I gotta go take a piss test today, which I don't care. Right. Because I'm gonna come back clean. I got my shit together. I'm not worried about none of that. And I'm gonna get a PPO outing when I leave here. Because I'm just But as far as him doing that to Pooh, I don't think he did that. And said, Taylor saying something about we set it up and all that, that's bullshit. I'll take a polygraph, whatever. I have nothing to hide. I don't mess with Big Pooh. I'm not cut like that. And Taylor, you want to know how she talks to Akron Police? Got her right here on live. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just peed off because she done brought my name into some, like, this is serious. This is nothing to F around with.
Right.
You done brought my name into it, and Big Pooh's people supposedly shot my house up. I have 4 kids now, 2 in Michigan with their dad, but the other 2 are here. If somebody comes for me and my kids over nothing, for nothing, that's real messed up. That's ridiculous.
Without a doubt.
Now, this is Taylor's real. She's talking to Akron Police, too, by the way. Oh, yeah, Pooh's cousin right here on Facebook. Let me find out. I said, I checked her, like, what are you talking about? Are you serious?
Was she on Facebook Live or something?
No, she's messaging me. She inboxed me. I called her to tell her, like, that's messed up. Sorry to hear that. But with me being from Flint, like, people die every day. Honestly, I hate that happened to him, but I'm not surprised. You sit there with your door wide open with stacks of money just selling weed to the neighborhood.
He had stacks of money sitting out?
He'll just pull his money out in front of people. And, like, who does that? You don't do that. And then I was talking to Taylor last night, too. She said that somebody supposedly came in there and found him. Pooh's never at home alone. So it had to be somebody that knew that Pooh was going to be home alone. It don't read. It don't make sense.
Who's usually there with Pooh? Family members or friends or people?
When I used to go over there would be little kids like laying on the floor. Not little kids, but kids laying on the floor, and this black girl like would be in the room. I don't know who she was.
Okay.
His sister, cousin, I don't know. But she was always there. He's never alone. And then there's always dudes posted out in front of his house. So it don't really make sense to me.
Was that like guarding a house or something?
Yeah. Yeah. That dude in that truck always used to, with the beard, he always used to, I don't know his name though. But he always used to sit out in front of Pooh's house in his truck. Always.
Oh, one of was Vernell Cunningham. What color was the truck?
Huh?
What color was the truck? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Like maybe silver, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is at my old house on Johnson. This is recently. The neighbor was in my house when we weren't there. And, we just had a death in the family. OD, whatever you call it. My stepdad, they switched, they gave him some fentanyl, we believe, instead of whatever he asked for. I wasn't there, I don't know. And he died. Like, that's another reason why we moved, and we were moving anyway, because I don't want my baby daddy knowing where I live. He brought his girlfriend to my house, whooped her ass in my house. I'm like, yeah, you're too much. He does have an anger problem. Do I think he killed Pooh? No. No, I don't.
What about his brother? You know his brother?
Dro? Yeah, I know Dro, but I don't know. I can't say. I don't put shit past nobody, but I'm thinking that it had to be somebody like that knew that he was going to be there by himself, or one of these dudes he's got coming to buy weed got jealous or something, and it went bad, killed him. I don't know.
We'll just say on Saturday, where were you at then?
At home, sleeping with my mom and my kids in Carnesia.
What time, like, what time frame? We lay on Friday then to Saturday? Or Friday into Saturday?
What'd you do Friday night?
What did I do Friday night? I was asleep Friday night. And then Saturday night, I do believe I went to Cleveland with Brian. This is my sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything to hide at all. Yeah, right.
Well, where was you sleep? Where were you at when you said you was at home? Was this on Aberdeen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said
I don't even have a car.
Oh, how'd you get down here? Your aunt brought you, or you got a ride down here?
Where?
You say you don't have a car.
My friend Sheena.
Okay.
What's your address on Aberdeen?
So you were at home all day on Friday, so you didn't leave the house? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Did you talk to, what was the last time you talked to your baby's dad? What was the last time you talked to him?
We've been going through it. When I called and said, Thursday, the CPS worker showed up at my house, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, we got a call. So I'm like, okay, well, I know who did it, whoop-de-woo.
Right.
And then Friday is when I talked to him. I said, really? Like, you called CPS? I'm like, you're weird. You're just weird. I said, yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. You actually talked to him on the phone or text him?
Talked to him on the phone. Okay. I can't stand him. I really can't. He's just.
What number do you have for him?
Hold on. Contact. $598-7147.
330 or 234?
330, dear. I'm sorry.
How'd you meet Pooh?
Through Taylor. Yeah, and she was the one effing Pooh. So this is what I don't understand either.
What do you mean by effing?
You know. Freaking, you know, like. Yeah,
so you actually having sex or?
Yeah. She was doing what she did. I don't know.
Have you ever had sex with him? You ever dance for him or anything?
I mean, yeah, something like that, but I didn't.
Something like what?
Yeah, like the dancing or, you know. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many times would you say?
Like twice. Once with Taylor, once without Taylor. But you know what I'm saying? I have my own money. You know what I'm saying? I don't need Pooh's money. I don't want... No. I don't. I just don't understand.
Right, what's different from his money? What's different about his money?
That's his shit. I don't need your shit. I have my own shit.
Okay, how do you support yourself?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm a police officer and I do police work. How do you support yourself?
Do you work or are you employed? Or?
Not right now. Right now, my mom and my boyfriend's helping me.
Oh, okay. How did you support yourself?
I was working in Triad.
Where's Triad?
On the north side. The temp service.
Okay. Did you ever work on Backpage?
What? What?
No. Okay.
No.
You can tell me a fib.
I mean, you did. Ain't no big thing.
Ooh, y'all is... What?
Yeah. I mean, you did. I mean, we see this like every day. Ain't nothing. So, I mean, you did. You're not going to get in trouble for it.
So if you say no, then you fibbed to me, right? Yeah. You told me a lie. So is that the first lie you told me?
No, I'm not lying to you.
I mean, we're adults. We know stuff that goes on. I mean...
But what,
what?
But during our investigation that came up, both you and Taylor were about working off a back page. So it just came up. So you were. I mean, that's fine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What?
That is crazy.
What's crazy? That we know or that you did it?
Oh my God. See, this is why. Oh my God.
What?
I cannot believe y'all just said that. Whoa.
Why? Well, did you or didn't you? It's not illegal, is it?
Huh?
It's not illegal, is it?
Yeah, I mean...
We're not going to look... We don't care about
what do you offer on Backpage? There's nothing illegal said on Backpage.
Yeah, we're investigating a homicide. We don't care what we do on Backpage. We don't care about that. We talk to people who deal drugs, all this other stuff we investigate. We don't even care less about that. You're just trying to get to the bottom of what happened. That's all. We don't care about that. Yeah, we're not trying to jam you up on being on Backpage. We can care less.
Having sex for money is the least of our concerns.
Yeah, we don't care about that. Yeah, we're just trying to solve this, you know what I'm saying? So we were, ain't no big thing. We're not trying to jam you on something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So where were you? Okay, that's cool. So did Pooh see you on Backpage, or did you get or your girl Taylor introduced you?
Taylor was like, this was a long time ago. We were on our way to Columbus. She's like, I'm finna call Big Pooh and get some money. And she's like, Big Pooh, I never met him. She's like, Big Pooh, can I get $60?
Okay.
So she's like, Franny, go get it. He's gonna think you're pretty. Go get the money. Okay. So I went in there, I'm like, hi. And he's like, he gave me the money. He was just sitting in his spot, and he looked at me, and then he called Taylor's phone. She's like, see, that's why I sent you in there to get the money. He called Taylor's phone, like, I like her, I want her, she's pretty, blah, blah, blah. And when we got back from Columbus, Taylor was like, we're going to go over there, and, he's going to give us some money. I'm like, okay. But now, after my kid's dad made that remark, and Pooh was wanting to do extra stuff, like, after that, and I'm just like, no, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, because I've got options, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, after that, I just like kind of stopped talking to him. I would still buy weed from him though, you know what I'm saying? Then when Taylor told him that, every time I called him for weed, I'm gonna. So I just quit.
Okay.
I just quit dealing with him, period. It's been like 3 months. You can check my call history. I don't even have Pooh's number.
Let me ask you, what do you think Pooh and Taylor's relationship was? It she was close to him, or was she using to manipulate him to get weed, money, sex, or was she really felt feelings for him as a friend?
No, she didn't have feelings for him. She was using him like she uses everybody else.
Okay. You think she's capable of setting him up?
I wouldn't put it past her. Like I just told you earlier, I don't put nothing past nobody.
Right.
And besides that, let me show you. This is at my house. Taylor decides she's gonna go off, and she's talking to.
What is this? What was this?
Because I come home and there's a whole, like, man in my house, the neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, and here's the other video.
She's pissed.
Yeah. We had to beat his ass, but Taylor swung first because he was in my house when I was not home.
Okay.
And Akron Police didn't do anything
about it. So he broke into your house?
Huh?
He broke into your house?
Yeah, and Akron Police didn't do anything about it, so that's why
she's so pissed.
She got upset, but I don't do that. Like, if the police can't do nothing, I'm like, okay. I'm not about to argue with the police about nothing.
Right.
Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you got a lot of issues talking to the police like that. That's crazy.
What you want a lighter for?
Huh?
What you want a lighter for? Did she ask for a lighter, or?
No, I asked. Oh, she did, a cigarette.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe she's gonna throw a fire.
And she just felt like because we're, I don't know, if we were white, it would have been different. That was her big deal.
But you're white.
No, my dad is black and Puerto Rican. My mom's
white.
Oh, you're white, aren't you?
Yeah, okay.
No, black and Puerto Rican. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Black and Puerto Rican. Okay, cool.
Well, she's white.
Taylor?
Yeah.
No, she's biracial.
She's biracial.
Yeah. Still white. There you are.
No, it's not.
You're both.
Yeah.
You can't dislike white people because you're white. You can't dislike black people because you're black.
I love everybody.
All right.
Good for you.
But you see what I'm saying? Maybe if she'd acted white, they might have treated her.
Yeah. That's funny.
They put on that white voice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and she told the police, I'm about that.
Who's that with her?
That's my mom.
Oh, that's your mom?
Yeah, this is my own mom.
You know Justin for it? Did she tell you that, how did you find out that he got Pooh like that? Did she tell you?
Taylor told me Pooh died. She called, I'm sleeping.
Right.
I wake up, I told you I was at home all night. I was going to go out, but I started my period, and I'm like, F it, I'm staying here.
Okay.
So I got my ass in bed with my kids and went to sleep, okay?
Okay.
I woke up with like 3-4 missed calls from Taylor.
What time was those calls about, you think?
Like, she called me about 7, maybe 6, 7. 6 or
7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, like early in the morning, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, she's like, are you ready? You listening? Are you holding on to something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? She's like, Big Pooh, he's dead. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I was shocked. I'm like, really?
Were those calls on your phone?
Ooh, let me see. I gotta go way back.
So this is around 6 a.m. you think?
6 or 7, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I just know I woke up early that morning and had missed calls from Taylor.
Okay. Was she upset when she called talking to you? Or was she just talking normal voice?
I mean, at first she was normal, and then she started to, you know.
Mm-hmm. Did she say she know who did it or anything?
She said she thinks my baby daddy did, and I'm like, yep, you know, yep. You know, because I was thinking at first, like, what if he did? Then I got to thinking, like, no, he's not really, like, I don't think he's about that. I don't. He's hard and everything from where we're from, but that don't got nothing to do with nothing. I don't think he's about that, like, taking nobody's life. I really don't. But if he did, I know I don't know shit about it, because I don't F with him. I don't. He's got a girlfriend. Now Taylor and Joe, they've been dealing with him behind my back. I guess my baby daddy just had sex with Taylor's best friend. Wow. Yeah, that was screenshotted to my phone too. Do what y'all want with him. I don't care. That's not my man.
Was Joe driving you around? Did he ever drive you and Taylor around?
Yeah.
What type of person is Joe? What is he?
Joe's a fag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's a girl.
So was Taylor soliciting and give Joe any money or anything, or he's just a friend just taking her around? Was she doing tricks and Joe would take her to do the tricks? So she would give Joe some of the money? Okay. Joe's been to Pooh's house before then, huh?
Yeah, he's been in Pooh's house. Joe called Pooh to get the bail money when Taylor got arrested. I don't have any prostitution charges or anything like that. So I don't know. But yeah, anyway, my record's clean, whatever. Yeah, we went to go get the bail money from Pooh, and Joe should we really go back to Columbus and get her? I said, you do what you want to do. You do what you feel.
He was going to spend the bail money?
He did.
He spent the bail money?
Yeah, he did.
And she's still a friend of Joe, huh?
How much was it?
Like $100-something.
Oh. What did you spend it on?
He gave me like $30, I guess, hush money. I don't know. And he gave me like $30, bought some Coke.
Joe bought some Coke?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where's Joe from?
Green.
Is he white or black?
Joe's white. He thinks he's black though.
Okay. He's from Green.
Green, mom's got a nice house.
Right.
Comes from a,
right.
good background, good family. And he's the, I guess, the black sheep of the family.
Okay.
So he is black.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm trying to see. Taylor had that. No, that's 6:13 p.m. That's my landlord.
Can't find it?
I mean, it's gotta be in here. I just don't
Don't they go by date?
No. Oh, wait.
March 25th.
I'm looking for the 25th?
Yeah.
Okay, Taylor's number. She changed her phone number, so it's the,
When did she change it?
Okay. Let's see, this is Taylor's number. Okay, missed call 8:48 a.m. My bad.
That's okay. No, 8:48.
Yeah. March 25th, 8:48 a.m. missed call from Taylor. Yeah, I don't even have Big Pooh's number. I haven't talked to Big Pooh in months. I stay to myself, do my own thing, and that's just what I do. And this is why there's no reason I should be sitting in the homicide unit. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't mess with people. I don't deal with people. Don't want any friends, nothing. That's...
There was a call on there from Danye. What time was that?
I called Danye after Taylor told me that. I said, what is going on? Because me and Danye got other stuff going on. We're beefing right now. Have been for a long time. That was outgoing, incoming, outgoing. Yeah, I called him.
What time? 9:32. 9:32.
After Taylor called me, I called him to see what is going on.
Did he answer?
Did he answer? Yeah. And I told him what was said.
Okay.
And he started cursing and saying all types of stuff.
Sent that to me.
What?
The little 100.
Married to the money. No, it doesn't. That'd be funny, but I got this a couple years ago.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Married to the money? $100 bill? I bet you're glad you got that one too, huh?
Well, good thing it's my son's name too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a good thing.
But then, yeah, and then Taylor's like, you know, supposedly there's people looking for me to kill me over something I had nothing to do with. Yeah, they supposedly shot my house up on Johnson. So
what was that address on Johnson?
622 Johnson. And if that really happened, like that's, you know.
Johnson Court, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's sick as hell if something happened like that to my house.
How long have you known Taylor?
I met Taylor about a year ago. 1 year ago. That's how, you know, I've never done nothing like in my life with stuff like that, but
Stuff like what?
the back page stuff.
Oh.
Taylor is the one that said, you know, whatever.
She's the one that what?
Said that, you know, you should do this or that. But I don't even want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. It's crazy. I can't believe y'all said that. Oh my God.
What?
It's weird.
What? That we know or that?
Yeah, like that's crazy.
We're trying to know everything, but we don't know everything, but what we can find out, we will.
Subject, they're trying to paint this picture of me and Pooh. You know I loved Pooh. And I'm thinking, now it's that. Now it's that, but okay.
How long has she known Pooh, do you think?
Probably some years. I'm sorry.
They grew up there?
Yeah. Yep. Probably some years. I don't know. Like, I don't know too many people from Akron. I'm not from here.
When did you get here?
Well, 4 years ago, we moved down here. He went to prison, so I left him for somebody else. Started a whole new life, had kids, everything. Moved on, because I don't want to be with him no more.
Uh-huh.
And me and my other baby daddy ended up, like, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't working. He was cheating and stuff, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move. I thought I was gonna make him upset by moving back to Ohio. He just moved on. I just stayed here, like, and this was, now 2 years ago, I've been here off and on, but just recently, Joe came to pick me up from Michigan in October.
So you got 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
How old are they?
8, 7, 5, 4.
Oh. The 8 and 7-year-old. Who's their dad?
Danye.
Okay. So the 2 youngest are from the guy in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he has custody of those.
No, he don't have custody.
He just has them.
He just has them. We have an understanding.
What's that?
No, like,
What's the understanding?
like, shared time with the kids, you know.
How much time do you get her? Not much.
I mean, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like the way he went about it, but, you know, we've talked. He just came down here and got him.
Oh.
Danye gave him my address, and he just came down here and got my kids.
Jealous of him?
Yeah, he's very, I just fucking cannot stand him, man. My Danye.
Could at one time. You had kids by him.
Yeah, that was then. Not no more.
Not no more.
Mm-mm.
Do you know where he stays now? Do you know where he stays? Danye.
Yeah, on Susan Court with that white girl.
How do you know that?
Because we've been over there.
Who?
Me, Taylor, and Joe.
Oh, okay. For what?
Getting my kids shoes or, you know, just stuff like that. Because he did have the kids for a while. You know what I'm saying? He threw a fit. Threw a fit, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Okay. You know, because I ain't finna have him attacking me like that. He tried to attack me and save a lot. You know what I did? Ran up to the front of the store, and Joe, listen to this. The officer said this is shady. He said that you need to get some new friends. So what the officer told me way back then, he said, you need some new friends. This is shady. So he tried to attack me in the store.
What lot was this?
On Arlington. They got it on camera.
Okay.
I ran to the front of the store, and I had her call the police, and he did like that, like he was going to hit me. And this dude I know happened to be in the store, and he was like, oh, man. So Danye, Joe, and Jenna walked out of Save-A-Lot, and Joe pulled off with them. I told Joe, I said, I'm not coming outside. I'm waiting on the police to get here. So Joe's like, Fran, and I'm like, no, get them out of your car. Get them out of your car. So Joe tries to set me up, and they're gone. No, there's nobody in the car. But my baby daddy was telling Joe, like, tell her I'm not in the car. But he really was going to be in the car when he said, walk to the back. You know how where the liquor store is, and there's that back dark alley? They tried to have me walk back there. Joe's like, I'm not pulling up in front of the police. I don't have any insurance. I said, F that insurance. I'm not walking back there. You better pull up. And they wouldn't pull up, so I had the officer take me home. I rode home with the police.
So why did Joe side with Danye?
I don't know, scared, I guess. And then, you know, it just, I don't know. And Joe had said some weird stuff before, like, I don't know, just.
Like what?
He said that he had my baby daddy's whole dick in his hand when I went in the house to grab some weed. And it was actually Pooh's house I went into. This was months ago. Remember when he went into Pooh's to get the weed? I had Danye's whole dick in my hand. And then I told my baby daddy's girlfriend that, and he came up in Joe's house and punched a hole in his door and started to and punched a hole in Joe's door. And I'm just like, oh, God. This is why, though, I left him, because he's beats up on women and shit. He's an angry person. He gets angry.
He doesn't beat up on dudes?
Yeah, I mean, he'll fight a dude, yeah.
Somebody he knows he can beat, or
whoever.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
How big they are, or how tough they are.
I don't care.
Have you ever seen him get beat?
I've seen somebody crack his head open with an iron. Blood gush, yeah, and flint.
A guy?
An old man, yeah.
Okay. Do you think maybe that time he spent in prison made him a little funny? Is that why Joe's saying he had his thing in his hand?
I don't know, but
because you know stuff like that happens in prison. Huh? He was in there 5 years, right? 4. That's just a question, you know.
That's sad. That's sad. That's embarrassing as hell. Now my kid's dad is, you know, probably known as a fag or a down low. Well, nobody knows that.
Down low.
Yeah, but yeah, that's weird. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe so. And then, what's funny, he did say something else to Joe before. He made a comment. I would have sold you for 3 bags of shebangs in prison, or some shit he said like that. And I didn't understand that. Joe had to tell me what that meant. So I'm like,
I don't know what the shebang is, but I know what he meant.
Yeah.
Like Joe was his little bitch, and he'd have sold him to some other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, shebangs are like, I asked Joe, what is a shebang? He said they're like the best chips you can get in prison. The best chips.
Chips?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh wow.
Okay. But I still understand what he's saying.
Right. So yeah.
That's why I'm saying in prison stuff like that happens.
Yeah, I bet. It is kind of sad because I completely left him for dead. I did. No letters. He said he had to hide all the pictures. He cried every day.
Hide what pictures?
Our family portraits, pictures of me, pictures of the kids. He said he couldn't even look at them. And he said he hated me. And he said when he got out of prison, he was going to kill me. And every time I try to give him a chance and be around him, he always screws it up. He makes me feel uncomfortable, like what he did in Save-A-Lot. Slapped Joe. That's why he moved out of Joe's, because Joe got upset about that. We had to go stay in a hotel till our house was ready on Aberdeen. But the time we were living on Johnson, that night he beat up Jenna in our house. I said,
Who was Jenna?
His girlfriend. Jenna Cooley. That's his girlfriend.
Wait, you were living on Johnson?
Yeah.
And he beat up Jenna?
In my house. I'm talking about...
Was he living with you at that time?
No.
Oh, okay.
They came over to visit and he flipped out.
Oh, okay. What did you flip out about?
They went to leave and then they both come back in the house and he's... I hate you, bitch. I'm gonna kill you. Taking his shirt off, throwing it on the ground. Then he just got to beating her ass. And he's like, call the police. Call the police. And then...
He said that or she said that?
He said that. She's like, baby, let's just go get some green. Let's just go get some weed. And I'm like, yay, can you please stop? I touch his damn shoulder and get knocked to the floor. My mom said my facial expression was like, how the fuck am I getting pushed down to my shit? So, she's like in the...
Should have picked up an iron.
She's in the corner like this, and he like kicks her, and blood splatters on my wall. He kicks her in the face, and blood just splatters on the wall. And I'm like, then he goes and lays, he's drunk. He goes and lays down on the floor, and then she's all knotted up, hair missing, like I'm talking about, patch of hair missing. And I'm just like, she leaves. He ends up staying at the night at my house. Yeah. So, I'm just like, yeah. And at that point in time, I told my mom and Pappy, he's dead now, that was my stepdad, I told him, like, we were all saying, like, we gotta move. And he don't need to know where we stay. We gotta move.
So did your mom move with you to Aberdeen? Okay.
She's with me, yeah. But as far as the murder goes, I don't put shit past Taylor, Danye, Pedro, any of them. Pooh's family, his friends, none of them. I don't know who did it. I really hope y'all find out, though, to clear all the innocent people's name who they think did it. You know, you better be sure who did it, because you go, like, messing with somebody's kids and their family, you know, people are going to retaliate, especially if they didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Not at all.
Right.
Like, and I said, if my house is shut up, I'm having my brothers come down here from Detroit to come and stay with me.
How many brothers do you have?
4.
How old are they?
One is 32, 28, 19, 22.
Oh, okay. So they're young guys.
Yeah. My dad's got a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying? And I will move my brothers in to come and live with me so no one can come in my house and try to do something to me or anything, because I don't have a gun. I don't know how to shoot a gun. I'm scared to shoot a gun. So, what am I going to do if someone comes to my house for some shit I didn't even do?
Send Joe after him. No, I'm just... Well, They'll have him on the ground laughing for a while.
Right. Oh, God. Have you met Joe?
No.
Oh, God. Ooh.
But I can just imagine. Trust me.
Oh, boy. But, yeah, I don't know.
So how have you managed to not get arrested in Akron?
Because I did about the back page. You
Not anything.
Oh, I stay out of the way. I really don't do shit.
I mean, you're in where everything's happening, but you never, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you mean, in where everything's happening?
Like over on Johnson's court, that's not a good area.
Yeah, I mean, literally, officer, I don't do shit. I stay to myself, take care of my kids. The other
smoking a weed, you never been stopped with weed, or you've been stopped and they either gave you a break or.
Okay, I've been stopped in Cleveland recently, and he's like, "Hand me that liquor." I was drunk as hell. Oh, and in Akron too, as a matter of fact. And I was drunk as hell, and he's like, "Hand me that liquor between your legs." I'm like, "What liquor?" And he's like, "Right there." I'm like, "Oh, here you go." And it was a pint of Hennessy, half gone. He's like, this is an open container, right?
Right.
And I'm like, "I'm so sorry." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna let you go this time." You know what I'm saying?
So you've been stopped, you just, nobody's
they don't
felt the need to charge you yet?
No.
Okay. And then you've never been charged for soliciting?
No.
Well, I know you haven't, because I hadn't been finding any charges, unless they're out of state.
Mm-hmm.
So were you soliciting prior to Backpage 2?
Well, I mean
that's what you do, right?
No.
You don't solicit at all?
No, listen.
They solicit you?
Pretty much,
okay.
listen.
Okay.
I had, like a sugar daddy. I didn't see that as soliciting because he's the manager at General Motors in Flint. Like, he's the top dog at General Motors. He's loaded. He's bought me cars, houses, everything.
Okay.
And he's still will to this day. Like, if I call Al right now and say, "Do you have $600 I can borrow?" "Yep, I'll send you the reference numbers. Let me just get to Western Union, Walmart, MoneyGram, whatever." He'll do it. But, and then I really didn't see that, though, is like, because he stopped me, like, "You're so pretty." And I'm friendly, you know what I'm saying? I'll give guys a chance, if they're like halfway decent and they're doing something with themselves, like you got a car, whatever, you like got a job, I'll give you a chance, but not as long, like, I don't want no thug though. I don't want no thug. I don't deal with those. Like, I don't need that.
So what is Tanya?
That's why, no, that was back in the day though, when I was 18 years old. 18 years old, that was then, no.
So you don't think he would shoot anybody, but he's a very violent person. And it just pops up at times, right?
Yeah.
He can go from 0 not being violent to 100 being very violent.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
So you don't think a person like that could shoot a person?
Yeah, I do think he could shoot somebody, but I don't think he did it. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, have you talked to him since this happened?
Yeah, he got pissed off.
Right.
He said, "I'm giving him you in Taylor's name, man. Don't put me in that shit, man." He's like, "That's serious. Don't put me in that shit, man." Blah, blah, blah. And he went off. The morning I called him.
Oh, okay.
He went off. Now, he's called Joe and Taylor. They spoke to him. He ain't even called to check on his kids or nothing. Now, he called Joe last night.
For what?
"Joe, you didn't, supposedly this is what was said. Joe, you don't think I had something to do with that, really, do you?"
What'd Joe say?
Joe said, "I don't know." Supposedly just said, "I don't know." Like, whatever.
Is that how he said it too?
Yeah,
okay.
exactly how he said it.
Well, I know you said he's a girl, but...
Yeah, he's a
okay.
girl.
Okay. What about his brother?
Joe?
Yeah.
He shot my other baby daddy's friend in Flint. I hate Joe too. He came up to Flint and ruined just drama. But see, Flint is very different than Akron. We don't have police. Like, if I get robbed, say we're in Flint right now and I get robbed and I call the police, like, I just got robbed. They're not going to show up for like maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, really?
On a robbery. Now, a murder be about 30 minutes before they show up.
Wow.
30, 45 minutes.
I was up in Flint, too. I just must not have been on that side of town. What's up? What college is up in Flint?
Mont.
Any other? Where's
Baker.
Maybe it wasn't Flint.
Yeah.
Not for sure. Did anything ever happen to Joe for shooting that person?
They don't. Not in Michigan. They don't do that. He's alive though. Dump didn't die, and right. And Dump didn't. Dump pulled down his pants and showed me, like, look, this is where they shot me. This is where Joe shot me. Pulled down his pants and showed me, and it's just so happens, it's crazy that I have kids by, you know, the people that they were
shooting with.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway.
How many times did he get shot by Joe?
Like 3. Like 1, 2, 3 in his legs. And Dump said he's not telling the police nothing. He said when he sees Joe, he's killing him. He tried to kill Danye in Flint before we moved down here 4 or 5 years ago. Right before me and the kids and Danye and my mom and Mike moved down here, Dump, which is the one that Joe shot, tried to kill Danye at the store.
Wait,
had the pistol, yeah.
He actually shot at him? Missed?
Wow.
He's lucky he couldn't shoot, huh?
Yeah. And Danye shot himself in the leg.
Doing what?
I didn't know him then, but I guess he was like robbing somebody, and he shot his leg, shot himself in the leg, like.
How long ago was that?
When he was like 17, 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but after I leave here, I am going to the courthouse and I'm getting a PPO out on Danye because I already done told the CPS workers. This was already planned. You know, when he pulled that shit at Joe's house, I don't want him around me because, yeah, I've got the kids.
When he pulled at Joe?
When he slapped Joe.
Oh.
Like, which I don't, well, Joe was being sarcastic. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Danye just feels like, he just gets like, somebody's trying to play him. He always thinks somebody's trying to play him.
Who's that, Danye?
Yeah.
Who, does Taylor have a sister?
Jessica.
Did he whoop on her or something?
No, he supposedly was gonna slap her. I wasn't there. And I just don't understand, Joe, why are you still letting Danye come around? I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Because Joe used to say, well, the only reason he's coming over here. No, Danye's excuse was, my kids is over there. Your kids are gone. We're staying at a hotel because of you. He calls the police to the hotel. I need to check on the welfare of my kids.
What hotel were you at?
Super 8. The police came up there, was like, oh, y'all are about
Super
to go.
8.
Yeah.
In Fairlawn?
Uniontown.
Uniontown, okay.
He was calling me every day, like, where are you at? Where are you at? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, you're not coming up here. I'm at the hotel. He's like, I'm coming to see the kids. I said, no, the fuck you're not. No, you're not. Said, you're just nothing but drama. Stay away. Because I don't deal with drama. I don't like stuff like this. You know, I like to live life and just have fun and be happy. And the Debbie Downers and the drama, it's not, like, I can't deal with that. This is why I don't mess with nobody.
Now, when you Friday night when you were at home with your kids, was anybody else there? Or?
Me and my mom.
Okay.
Here, watch, I'll call her.
No, you don't have to call her, really.
Okay. Well, I'll put it on speaker and be like, Mom.
No, that's okay.
Was I at home Friday night or what? Yep, I was supposed to go out. Yep, I was supposed to go out Friday night. I got out of the shower, laid in my bed, because I told you what was going on with that. I'm like, you know what, I just started, I'm not even going out, and I just laid in my bed and fell asleep with my kids. And Carnisha, that's one of my friends, she stayed the night at my house in the bed with me, and I woke up to missed call from Taylor, 8:48, and telling me that Pooh's dead. And then I called Danya. And then Saturday night, I went to Cleveland.
Who else was at the house? Carnisha.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
This white girl, she's like 21.
With a name like Carnisha?
Mm-hmm. Everybody says that. Everybody was like, what was your mama thinking?
I know what she wasn't thinking.
Yeah. Great to have you back, buddy.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So what's going on? What y'all think?
Somebody killed him.
We should be trying to figure out what happened. You know, that's why we talk to everybody that's associated. We're trying to get an angle of what happened.
Right.
So, you know.
But listen, don't you think though, it had to have been someone around him days prior to this happening? You don't think so?
Did he keep his doors unlocked though?
Never.
Some people say he left his doors unlocked.
Every time in the past I went to buy weed from Pooh, he'll say, come to the window. I'll go to the window, he'll hand me his house key. Now, if I wanted to do something like that or have any parts in this shit, I could have been did that. I don't do shit like that, you know what I'm saying? He would hand me his key through the window.
Would he do that with Taylor too? You know? Or did Taylor just walk up in his house? Or?
Now, Taylor walks in, you know what I'm saying? Like, she'll just go in because that's Taylor.
Okay.
I'm different. Like, I call Pooh, like, hey, I'm about to come through. He's like, all right, come to the side window. And he'll hand me his house key through the window.
Okay.
And I'll unlock the door, get the weed, go in, lock his door back for him, and go on about my way.
Would he stay up past like midnight, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning selling weed? Would people come to his house that early in the morning or that late at night to buy weed from him?
See, Pooh be shutting it down. Pooh shuts it down like at a certain time. I mean, I think Pooh shuts it down at a certain time. Like, Pooh don't be up like that.
Okay.
Not at now 4 in the morning.
Okay. You think he locks his doors too when he shuts it down? You think?
Well, whoever didn't lock, Pooh don't get up. Pooh don't move from that spot. Literally. I've been over there several times to get weed from him, and when me and Taylor went over there to do that little stuff for him, whatever, literally stays in the same spot, don't move, gets his food handed to him, everything. He does not move.
Wow.
He don't move, I swear to God. He does not move. Every time. And Taylor's son went in to grab money from him. She sent her little boy in there. And he comes out and he goes, Mom. He's like, I have a serious question. Here's the money. I have a serious question now. He said, is Pooh glued to the floor?
Wow.
Yeah, because, she took her son over there. Pooh stayed in the same spot. So he probably didn't get up and lock the door. Somebody probably left and didn't lock his door. And that's what I'm thinking. Somebody probably left buying some weed. He didn't lock his door because Pooh don't move. He don't get up. Because I would ask him, like, why don't you just come unlock the door?
Right.
And he's like, because he ain't getting up.
He always sat in that spot.
Yes.
You never saw him.
My right hand to God, I've never seen Pooh stand on his feet. He's been in that same spot.
You never see him crawl around the house for nothing at all? How would he?
I mean, it looked like this to get the weed.
Right.
Or
Did he have someone feeding him? And he had to go to number 2.
I know. But I don't know how he did that either. Like, I don't know. I've never seen him in the back. Every time I've seen Pooh, he's been right in that spot. And I'm thinking that he sold somebody some weed. Mm-hmm. Whoever this person is, he sold them some weed. They didn't lock the door and might have said they did. Or Pooh was just too lazy to go see if the door was locked.
Right.
Or just maybe really can't get up. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, I never asked him that, but that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
It had to have been somebody that's been around him in the past few days, or somebody that's been to Pooh's house, like, that day. Because how did y'all know the door was unlocked? This is my mom. In the office with the homicide detectives. Yeah, I know she gets out of school in an hour and a half. I'll be there.
We're done.
Yeah,
we're almost done.
Yeah. You can call your rider to come get you.
Alright, I love you. Bye.
Yeah, call for your rider. We're about done, so you don't have to wait.
Alright. Yeah, but loose with it, like...
Did he sell a lot of weed? He did.
Yeah, he had a lot of weed, like, and he would get it from out of state. It was like, and it was Kush, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's Kush, it's not, regular weed. But yeah, he did sell a lot of weed.
What do you mean, like, is this a baggie or a big baggie?
Yeah, a big bag like this.
Oh, okay.
And then,
he kept it in, or?
Yeah, a big bag. And then he had, like, dudes coming in and out. It's the trap house. It was the trap house. Kids and stuff lived there, but it was the trap, like, people in and out.
What do you mean by trap house?
Like, a trap house, like, you know how where, like, a dope dealer buys a house and traps out of it?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And, like, I know dudes in Akron that are very just, like, got cameras in their living room where they can sit outside. Got a gun at the door, like real life. He's in the hospital right now. He just got shot in his stomach. His name's King. I don't know his real name. His name's King, but yeah, and he sells stuff. And, he don't sell weed though. He sells powder, but.
He got shot? He got robbed and shot?
No, he was messing around. It's Jessica's dude, Taylor's sister's dude.
Oh, okay.
He was messing with this girl, and her dude came home and shot King. So he shot the dude back, but he killed the dude. And he's got a zipper on his side.
He's having an Akron?
Yeah. He's up at Akron Hospital now.
When did they have a shootout?
On my street, I just moved on. No, he lives on my street, I just moved on. Where that happened, I don't know.
It just happened about a week or so ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Copley. That happened in Copley.
Yeah, he was at her house, though. King was at the girl's house.
So this happened in Copley? Or happened in Akron?
It might have been. There was...
Well, he lives in Akron.
It probably happened in Copley then.
Yeah, because they had a shootout. One guy died.
I bet that's what it is.
Yeah, that's King. Now, he's like really up to par with how he does things, you know what I'm saying? But, Pooh wasn't. But,
He is sloppy about it.
Exactly.
Not protected.
And it's funny, and I hate to say this, but it has crossed my mind. Like, I've told Pooh, like, you need to be careful, all these people coming in and out of your house. Mm-hmm. Like, I just had a bad feeling,
Okay.
I've always had a bad feeling because you just leave your door unlocked, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about literally.
Well, does it leave it unlocked or is it locked? Because you said you'd have to get the key.
At nighttime.
Oh, okay.
In the daytime, his doors are unlocked. You just walk right in there.
Oh, okay.
And who would you think he had locked the doors since he wouldn't get up there? Who you think would lock
that girl?
What girl?
I don't know who she is to him, but she's the one that cooks for him.
What she look like?
She's kind of thick, big butt, black girl, hair down to here.
Nice looking, ugly, or?
She's alright.
Could have been his sister?
Oh, is that who he stays with? His sister?
His sister was staying there a while.
Oh.
What was her name?
I don't know. She had the kids. They were her kids. All them little kids that used to be over there. Yeah.
No, that's his sister. Okay, that's who she would be over there a lot.
Yeah, I thought that was her house.
Oh.
And Pooh lived with her.
It's actually her mom's house.
That was my understanding, that was her house and Pooh lived with her and was paying the bills. Because I asked Pooh, I said, is she mean to you? He said, I said, is she good to you? He goes, sometimes. I said, is she mean? He goes, she good to you? He said something. Because she brought him some food, you know. Here, go give Pooh his plate, and sent the kids in there with his plate. I asked, you know, that's just sad.
I want to say, was she, you know how some women keep themselves up, keep their hair nice, put makeup on and stuff like that. Was she unkempt, kind of? Like she
regular, basic.
Okay.
She was basic.
Does Taylor mess with any of those young boys around in that neighborhood?
Taylor is a whore to the first degree. I'm telling you. Taylor has effed everybody on the damn east side, so I don't know.
Okay.
Probably so. And that's my opinion. I think it was one of them young dudes. One of them young dudes did it. Now, yeah, my baby daddy made that comment, but he just got out of prison. A miserable time in prison. Why would he want to go back like that? You know what I'm saying?
When did he get out? In August?
Yeah.
August, yeah. Well, you might have made a mistake.
We'll see. The truth will, it's in the dark, will come to the light. Trust me. It always does.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think I have anything else.
Nope, I'm done.
Well, thanks for taking you. It was very helpful. You gave a perspective of what was going on at that house.
Yeah.
So just one more thing. So Taylor, she was messing with these dudes that was hanging around his house. She was using basic Pooh to manipulate him.
I'm telling you, all this, she loves Pooh and all this.
Right.
No, because you would make comments about odor. So don't do that.
Okay.
Because I ain't trying to stink nice.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so, no, she didn't love him. She was getting what was in his pockets. She wanted that money.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. We've been here. Thanks for helping us so much. It's nice meeting you. We'll maybe contact you down the road so you can help us out anymore. We'll let you know. Well, thanks a lot for coming.
You're welcome.
Again, this is an unsolved homicide out of Akron, Ohio. If you have any information that might help to resolve this case, I urge you to contact the Akron Police Department's Detective Bureau. There are lots of extra interviews and body cam footage from this case and the next case we will cover regarding the Tyus brothers, all on our Patreon. So make sure you go and have a look over there. Otherwise, we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.